What is the SI unit of electric current? Correct option is C, ampere. Which of the following is known as the powerhouse of the cell? Correct option is A, mitochondria. What is the chemical formula for baking soda? Right option is B, NaHCO3. The focal length of a plane mirror is? Right option is B, infinity. Which gas is most abundant in the Earth's atmosphere? Correct option is D, nitrogen. What is the pH value of human blood? Correct option is B, 7.4. Sound waves travel fastest in which of the following mediums? Correct option is D, solids. Which vitamin is also known as ascorbic acid? Right option is C, vitamin C. The force of attraction between two masses is governed by? Correct option is B, Newton's law of universal gravitation. What is the valency of carbon? Correct option is C, 4. Which part of the human brain controls involuntary actions like breathing and heart rate? Correct option is A, medulla oblongata. The blue color of the sky is due to? Right option is A, scattering of light. Which of the following is a nonmetal that remains liquid at room temperature? Right option is B, bromine. What is the largest gland in the human body? Correct option is C, liver. The commercial unit of electrical energy is? Correct option is C, kilowatt-hour. Which of the following diseases is caused by a deficiency of insulin? Correct option is D, diabetes. What is the common name of calcium sulfate hemihydrate? Correct option is B, plaster of Paris. The working principle of a washing machine is? Correct option is A, centrifugation. Which blood group is known as the universal donor? Right option is C, O negative. The isotope of which element is used in the treatment of cancer? Right option is B, cobalt. Myopia or nearsightedness can be corrected using which type of lens? Correct option is B, concave lens. Which gas is responsible for the depletion of the ozone layer? Correct option is D, chlorofluorocarbons. The fundamental unit of heredity is the? Correct option is C, gene. The resistance of an ideal voltmeter is? Right option is A, infinity. Which acid is present in the human stomach to help with digestion? Correct option is B, hydrochloric acid. Who is known as the father of genetics? Right option is B, Gregor Mendel. What is the process of changing a solid directly into a gas called? Correct option is C, sublimation. An echo is heard due to the? Correct option is B, reflection of sound. Which of the following metals is the best conductor of electricity? Correct option is D, silver. What is the primary function of white blood cells? Correct option is C, fighting infection. What is the SI unit of power? Right option is B, watt. Which component of blood helps in blood clotting? Correct option is C, platelets. What is the chemical name of common salt? Right option is A, sodium chloride. The phenomenon of dispersion of light is best observed in A. Right option is B, glass prism. Which human organ produces bile juice? Correct option is D, liver. The tendency of an object to resist a change in its state of motion is called? Correct option is C. Inertia. Which metal is extracted from bauxite ore? Correct option is C. Aluminum. What is the basic structural and functional unit of the human kidney? Correct option is B. Nephron. Acceleration due to gravity at the center of the earth is? Right option is C. 0. Which of the following is a greenhouse gas? Right option is A. Methane. Plant cell walls are primarily made of? Correct option is B. Cellulose. The working of an optical fiber is based on? Correct option is A. Total internal reflection. Which vitamin helps in the absorption of calcium in the body? Correct option is C. Vitamin D. What is the atomic number of carbon? Right option is B. 6. Which element is present in all organic compounds? Correct option is C. Carbon. Photosynthesis in plants takes place primarily in the? Correct option is C. Leaves or chloroplasts. Escape velocity from the surface of the earth is approximately? Correct option is B. 11.2 kilometers per second. What is the chemical name of rust? Right option is D. Hydrated ferric oxide. Which disease is caused by the bite of an infected female Anopheles mosquito? Right option is A. Malaria. What type of image is always formed by a convex mirror? Correct option is C. Virtual and erect. What is the pH value of neutral water? Correct option is B. 7. Which enzyme present in human saliva breaks down starch into simpler sugars? Correct option is C. Salivary amylase. What is the unit of power of a lens? Correct option is B. Diopter. Litmus paper is obtained from which organism? Right option is D. Lichen. Newton's second law of motion gives the quantitative definition of? Correct option is C. Force. What is the chemical formula of ozone? Right option is B. O3. Which blood group is known as the universal recipient? Correct option is C. A to B positive. What is the approximate speed of light in a vacuum? Correct option is C. 3 times 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Which gas is filled in electric bulbs to prevent the filament from burning? Correct option is C. Argon or nitrogen. Which plant hormone is responsible for cell elongation and growth towards light? Correct option is C. Auxin. What is the chemical formula of heavy water? Correct option is D. D2O. Mechanical energy is the sum of? Correct option is A. Kinetic energy plus potential energy. Which organ in the human body purifies blood? Right option is C. Kidneys. Which acid is present in some milk or curd? Right option is B. Lactic acid. Resistance of a conductor is inversely proportional to its? Right option is B. Cross-sectional area. The study of fungi is known as? Correct option is D. Mycology. Which halogen is used as a disinfectant in water treatment? Correct option is C. Chlorine. The functional unit of the human nervous system is the? Correct option is B. Neuron. Work done by a force is 0 when the angle between force and displacement is? Correct option is C. 90 degrees. Which vitamin is synthesized in the human body when exposed to sunlight? Correct option is C, vitamin D. What is the chemical name of washing soda? Right option is A, sodium carbonate decahydrate. What type of wave is a sound wave? Correct option is B, longitudinal mechanical wave. The total number of bones in an adult human skeleton is? Correct option is A, 206. The modern periodic table is based on? Correct option is D, atomic number. What instrument measures potential difference between 2 points? Right option is B, voltmeter. Which plant tissue is responsible for transporting water and minerals from roots to leaves? Right option is B, xylem. What is the pH range of an acidic solution? Correct option is C, less than 7. What is the unit of frequency? Correct option is B, Hertz. Which metal is known as the king of metals due to its unreactive nature? Correct option is A, gold. Which deficiency causes the disease goiter? Correct option is C, iodine. An object undergoes free fall under gravity. Its acceleration is? Correct option is C, constant. Which nonmetal is a good conductor of electricity? Correct option is D, graphite. Hemoglobin in human red blood cells contains which metal ion? Correct option is A, iron. What is the principle behind the working of a hydraulic press? Right option is B, Pascal's law. Which acid is present in ant stings? Right option is A, methanoic acid. Deficiency of vitamin A leads to? Correct option is C, night blindness. What is the standard SI unit of momentum? Correct option is B, kilogram times meter per second. Which of the following is a greenhouse gas produced by cattle digestion and paddy fields? Correct option is D, methane. The structural framework that gives shape to animal cells is called? Right option is B, cytoskeleton. What happens to the resistance of a semiconductor as its temperature increases? Correct option is B, decreases. What is the main component of natural gas? Correct option is C, methane. Which hormone regulates blood sugar level in the human body? Right option is A, insulin. A convex lens acts as a magnifying glass when the object is placed. Correct option is B, between optical center and focus. What is the atomic weight unit standard reference atom? Right option is B, carbon-12. Which blood vessel carries deoxygenated blood from the heart to the lungs? Correct option is C, pulmonary artery. Which metal is liquid at room temperature and used in clinical thermometers? Correct option is B, mercury. Which organelle is known as the suicide bag of the cell? Correct option is D, lysosome.